What it do is good, YouTube? Odie back with another video, man. Today we got a special rebuild for y'all, man. We're doing the Denver Nuggets. I feel like ain't nobody giving them all the respect that they deserved, even though they beat my Miami Heat in the NBA Finals. I feel like they ain't gonna make any moves in this free agency, so I thought it was safe to say maybe we could do the Denver Nuggets rebuild. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they're gonna run it back. We know they lost Bruce Brown. Like and sub, post notice on. We post rebuilds every day. Let's get into it, man. As y'all know, Bruce Brown is the key piece of this team that they lost. Everyone was pretty much under contract though, so they could have just ran it back with the same team essentially. But everyone knew they were going to be losing Bruce Brown. This Nuggets team is very good. You know what I'm saying? They have the best player in the world, in my opinion, Nikola Jokic. Everybody's seen him in the finals go absolutely crazy. So we're going to do probably 3 or 4 years of this. Let's get into it. So if I were to run this back with no trades, this is what it would be like. The bench needs help. The bench needs help. So we're going to have Christian Braun here. We're going to have Reggie Jackson actually getting burned this year. They re-signed him. I feel like we're going to need to make some moves to increase the depth. We all know Michael Porter Jr. didn't have a great finals. He could be on the trade block if needed. So keep an eye out for that. Now looking if there's any free agents we could sign. We pick up TJ Warren in free agency is here. That's a player we could bring into a minimum deal as we bring in TJ Warren. Honestly, I'm a huge fan of that, bringing in TJ to come play backup 3 for us. Or he's listed as a 4. I'm going to move him back to a 3. So it's actually a pretty solid come up. We end up signing him. He's an 80 overall. He's going to be playing our 6-man role for us with Reggie, Christian Braun, who is a shooting guard, and then we have Zeke Naji as our backup center. Looking to maybe upgrade him because I feel like if we don't need a backup for one position, it's center. So I think moving on from Zeke Naji, maybe pick up a backup 4, like Grant Williams from the Celtics. As I'm literally just recording this as Grant Williams got sent to Dallas. So we're gonna be doing this deal for the Celtics. Send him Zeke Naji, Jeremy Lamb. We're picking up a Boston Celtics unprotected 25 first, and Grant Williams. We're gonna have to pay him in the next season. So let's do this. All right, so this is the improved team, improved bench we got for this team. TJ Warren, Grant Williams, Reggie Jackson, and Christian Braun off the bench. Don't need a backup for Jokic, I feel like. But I like this squad all around. We got a lot of good mix of defense, offense off the bench. Coaching is going to be pace and space. I guess we can do pace and space 4 stars with him. Like I said, this is going to be the rotation going into year 1. Take a look at it down right here. Pretty smooth rotation. Hopefully we can get back to the finals. Sim the first game of the season just to kind of see how we do. We beat the Jazz. Jamal Murray goes for 40. We go until we lose around here, and we lose by 30 this game. Curry goes for 43. I'm going to see y'all at the trade deadline. We had to stop this real quick. We just put up 172 on the Suns. Suns, address y'all defense, man. Jokic with 40, 17, and 15 is crazy. All right, y'all. Midway through the season, the trade deadline is here. We are 38 and 17. Best team in the West. Second best team in the league. Third best team in the league. Memphis is the 2 seed we see here. Take a look at the stats halfway through. We got Jokic averaging 25, 14, and 12. Those MVP type numbers. Shooting 50, 47 from 3 and 80 from the free throw line. Murray's averaging 24 and 7, shooting 50, 40, 80. Michael Porter's shooting the pill really well, having a solid season. Aaron Gordon is shooting decently, 14 a game. New pickup TJ Warren shooting okay from 3, good from the field. There's KCP shooting well. Grant Williams shooting the ball well. Reggie Jackson, pretty solid actually. And then Christian Braun is there shooting amazing from 3. So this team is actually really playing well. If there's only one thing I'd probably say we're slacking in, it's the defense, as we're the second best scoring offense in the league. And we have just outside the top 10 defense. Honestly, I see this deal here for McDaniels, and I see he's shooting the ball pretty well. We know he's obviously an outstanding defender. This could help us defensively. I kind of want to do this deal, but I don't want to take a first-round pick. They really want me to take a first. I think I would give them some seconds back, and they want Julian Strawther, and they'll give us Troy Brown. And I'm going to do this deal. I'm going to do TJ Warren in 3 seconds, Strawther for Jaden McDaniels. I think this helps our defense a lot off the bench. We already have a lot of scoring, I feel like, and the defense is going to really help, in my opinion. We weren't going to sign back TJ Warren anyway, most likely, so McDaniels is going to be a nice little 6-man here who's a defensive monster. I'm going to see you at the end of the year. All right, y'all. Year 1 is a wrap. Jokic is your MVP. 25, 15, 12, 2 steals, a block and a half. Wemby, obviously, rookie of the year. CP, 6-man. Wemby, Depoy, Şengün, most improved. Eric Spoelstra with the Heat wins 62 games. Your all-NBA teams here. All defensive teams. Jokic makes all defensive second team. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. as we are the 3 seed in the West, kind of taking a little bit of a drop off after the trade deadline, as we do see the stats here. After picking up Jaden McDaniels, honestly played pretty well. Jokic, Michael Porter, and Jamal Murray are the guys. Game 1, Series 1, going up against Phoenix. Y'all know who they got: Brad, D-Book, KD, Ayton, and not a horrible bench. Game 1, we do drop Game 1 by a lot. D-Book and KD go off. Game 2, we go down 2-0, man. Really? Come on, y'all. I need y'all to lock in. Reggie's playing horrible. I'm cutting this to an 8-man. Reggie's not playing because, damn, that shit is bad. Game 3, we win Game 3. Finally, Murray goes for 50. Thank you. Game 4, we go down 3-1 in the first round, and it looks like we're going to be getting eliminated in this round. As we bring it back, we force a Game 7 in OT. Jokic with a monster game. Let's simcast this thing out. I'm going to do one more coaching game plan, see if we can make a stop or something. Book, I need KCP to be on book. Game 7, let's get into it, right into it. We don't lose in the first round. We don't lose. Jokic doesn't lose in the first round, as we are going up big on them, as we're going to blow them out in the first Game 7 of the playoffs. Jokic with a monster game. Jamal with a monster game. KCP, huge stuff off the bench. Kind of held their top 3. Good shit. Second round of the playoffs. We can bring back Reggie into this rotation. Memphis in the second round. They got Ja, Bane, Jaren. You know the team was smart off the bench. Game 1 against Memphis, we do take Jagos for 40 and we still win. That's a good sign. KCP, huge 25-point game. We drop Game 2 by 4. Game 3, we win Game 3. We win Game 4. They win Game 5. Another Game 7 again, man. Back-to-back Game 7s. LA is waiting for us in a conference finals for a rematch of last year. Can we make it past the Grizzlies and advance past another Game 7, as we are getting blown out in this Game 7? We made a comeback. Can we keep coming back, though, as we fall back down by 20? And Memphis is going to take us this year. We lose by damn near 30, as Ja goes for 50 on our heads. Jamal Murray, underwhelming performance in this year 1, as we see the LA Lakers versus the Hawks, and the Hawks win. Trae Young's your finals MVP. I don't know, man. I mean, we played well. I just feel like we need that one more kind of guy. Draft lottery, I doubt we have any picks here, as I don't think we do. NBA draft is here, as what could we do? We don't have a pick, do we? We do not have a pick. KCP had a good season. He had a good season. I think the defense is going to be there. We're going to have to figure out if we want to re-sign Grant or not. I think it's time for Reggie to go. I think it's time to upgrade for a backup point guard here, as we will send him and Vlatko. I mean, this kind of fits our deal right now. We get Javon Carter, and we pick up a first-round pick from Chicago next year that honestly could be pretty solid. And I'm be doing this deal to pick up Javon Carter and this first-round pick for Reggie. TPOs will pick up the option on him and Jordan McLaughlin. We'll offer the qualifying to Grant. And moratorium is here. So who do we have on roster? We have our 1, 2, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need a backup power forward, backup center. We're going to be paying Grant back, so he'll come back on the qualifying. I'll offer him about 3 years, 27, as he signs this. We could look to bring in a backup 4, maybe a Javonte Green, maybe. As what are the suitors out there for a Michael Porter Jr. on a $33 million deal? If we could move him and Carter and maybe one of these late firsts we have for our own pick. The market isn't crazy for him. One more option that we have on the table is going up and getting someone like Brandon Ingram. Kind of doing a swap here, right, for Michael Porter. Would they want Grant? They could take Grant and a couple first-round picks. That's 1, that's 2. 3 might get it done, as 3 first-round pick gets it done. As we bring in BI. The Pelicans getting BI for Michael Porter Jr., Grant Williams, and 3 first-round picks. I don't hate it now. I don't hate it. We do have a lot of small forwards. We're looking for a backup power forward. Interested in what's here still. Wananabe is still here. Hernan Gomez is still here. I'll sign him probably just to trade him, as we need a better backup point guard and a better backup power forward. I'll be packaging these 2 together, and we get Bones in this deal, which I would be very excited to get Bones in a deal. And I think we're going to do this deal sending Hernan Gomez and Eric Gordon for Bones in this first-round pick. So Bones becomes our new backup point guard. So we're going to need to pick up a better small forward, or a better backup power forward. So we're going to be packaging Tate and Javon Carter in a deal together, looking for a backup 4. Finney Smith might be just the perfect opportunity to pick up here, and I think that's what we're going to go with. Picking up Dorian Finney-Smith and a first-round pick for Jason Tate and Javon Carter. And that's going to do it for offseason. Let's get into year 2 of this rebuild. KCP drops 1. That's okay. Braun's up 5. Bones is up 3. Jaden's up 3. We got B.I. We got Jamal. Kind of big 3 and some other pieces. This team should be solid going into year 2. All right, so KCP is the only kind of weak point in this starting 5. We got a lot of good pieces off the bench. I think our bench is gross, actually. All right, y'all. So this is the lineup looking like after offseason of year 1. We got Jamal, KCP, B.I., Aaron Gordon, Jokic, Bones, McDaniels, Dorian Finney-Smith, and Christian Braun. Very, very solid team. Every position as a backup except for Jokic makes sense. If the deadline comes around and KCP is the only one I'm worried about, if he's not playing great, we're going to look for an upgrade at the 2. But for now, I think this is good enough to run into year 2 with. If we're having problems, like I said, we'll make some moves at the deadline. System proficiency is looking to be 4 stars, pace and space. I'd like to go to something else. Honestly, 7 seconds fits well, as this is Mike Malone's last year on his deal. So maybe if something doesn't go right here, we could look to move on from him. Now, I don't want to, but if it is what it is, it happens, it happens. Sim until we lose. Y'all know how we do. As game 1, we do pick up that win. Murray, Jokic, B.I. there was 16. Hopefully, B.I. can be our second leading or maybe even first leading scorer. Let's just keep going until we lose. Putting up a lot of points. Got to be another huge year from Jokic. As we're set out going until we lose, there's the first loss. We start the season 7-1, getting our first loss to Clay, Steph, and Looney. All right, y'all. I'm going to see y'all at the trade deadline of year 2. All right, y'all. Deadline is here, and this team's kind of struggling. We're going to take a look at what's happening. We are the 2 seed in the West. Detroit jumps up to the 1 seed. Well, we are the 2 seed in the West, but it just doesn't feel like we're hooping phenomenal. Jokic is our leading scorer at 26, 16, 11. He's shooting amazing. Jamal is having a good year. B.I. is having a good year. Gordon's having a solid year. Bones is. So is KCP. So is Jaden. DFS kind of having a good year. Christian Braun is having a pretty horrendous year. I wonder if it's the defense or offense. I'm curious to see what it is. We're a top 10 offense. We're a top 10 defense. I think we could upgrade offensively. I'm surprised we're not scoring as much as we are. I want to start Christian Braun. I'm not opposed to that. I think we're gonna need to improve. I think it's time for KCP to go. We're going to look for a package of him and Kennard. We got to get better. And honestly, we're going to be picking up D'Lo in this deal. We're going to be flipping D'Lo right back out there because I don't need him. It's too good of an offer to pass up on. We're going to be picking up D'Lo. Lakers are done. They need more depth. And this is where we can really pick up a nice piece for D'Lo. So we got to be pretty precise when we're looking at this. We could look for somebody, a wing, or someone like Vooch or a Rozier. There's a lot of good options out here. A Derek White would be nice. A Kelly Oubre, but do we really need more offense? A Kevin Huerter and a Malik Monk. I'm leaning towards Derek White, putting him at the shooting guard position and starting him next to Jamal. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Kind of a nice little evened out pickup here. So D White's going to play 2 for us right next to Jamal. Hopefully he's a good enough defender to kind of stay there. This keeps Braun on the bench with DFS. All right, we're just going to ride with DFS. Hopefully this team can turn it around at the end of the season. Hopefully bringing in Derek White does something. I'm going to see you at the end of the year. All right, y'all. Season 2 is a wrap. Jokic wins 26, 15, 11. Back-to-back MVPs for Jokic. Collier, Amen Thompson, 6-man. Giannis Depoy, Amen Thompson, Quinn Snyder. I think we had the same exact record as year 1. We went 51 games. As we are the 2 seed in the West at the end of year 2. Minnesota is on top with Shake and this guy, random guy, undrafted out of Serbia. Wow, interesting. Like I said, take a look at the stats. I'm curious to see how Derek White played. B.I. had a good enough year, I think, to stay. So did Aaron Gordon, had a good enough year. Bones really came up as our backup too. Derek White, man. Beautiful shit out of Derek White. Beautiful shit. I'm curious to see if our defense got better after adding D White. Our offense definitely got better. And our defense stayed about the same as we go up against CJ, Dyson Daniels, MPJ Revenge Series for Michael Porter. This is a good Pelicans team as we do drop game 1. This is, like I said, very good Pelicans team. Tied up. We go up 2-1. We do have the MVP. As we win in 6, we do have the MVP, all right? You got to remember that. Series 2 against Wemby, Vassell, Wagner, and Brandon Miller. How the hell did they get Brandon Miller and Keldon Johnson? Anyway, going up against this Spurs team, hopefully we can get out of here. Big game from Aaron Gordon. Jokic, I need you to do MVP-like things. We go up 2-0, we go up 3-0, and we sweep. No, gentlemen, get the top hats out. No. As we just choked a 3-0 lead to this Wemby-led Spurs. Ain't no way we choke a 3-0 lead. Can we relax, guys? We don't do this around here, and we're going to choke a 3-0 lead. We're going to choke a 3-0. We're down 15. We just choked a 3-0 lead. We just choked a 3-0 lead. Oh, my God. Y'all better not play with me right now. And we did. We choked a 3-0 lead. We did not just choke a 3-0 lead, y'all. What are we doing, guys? Come on. Who shit the bed in that series, bro? Bro, Brandon Ingram, what the hell are you doing, bro? Come on, y'all. What are we doing, man? And the Memphis Grizzlies sweep the Pistons in the finals, man. All right, year 2's a wrap. I mean, looking for something to really get excited about, but I can't. You know what I'm saying? I can't. When in doubt, bring in Stauffer as we bring in Michael Stauffer to be our coach. I'm sorry, Mike Malone, but you got us there and you lost. Now it's interesting. Now it's time to get interesting. We got to pay Bones and Jaden McDaniels. Think we could move on from Dorian Finney-Smith. Any available moves out there? Dillon Brooks. I don't want to pay $20 million to Dillon Brooks. If I could pick up Dillon Brooks without giving up a first, I'd be happy. Would you counter with some seconds? As they want a Denver unprotected. They'll give us a first back. I guess I'll pick up Dillon Brooks in this deal. I guess. Team player options on both of them. We give the qualifying to McDaniels, as we will give him about 18 a year. We're going to go into player progression here. Hopefully no one regresses crazy. Not really. Actually, a decent amount of green, but I mean, is this team good enough to get back to get back there? I don't know if we are. As we are looking like this, Jamal, Derek White, AG, I mean, it is unfortunate, but I don't think Jamal Murray's the problem by any means. He's been having great years. I can't just trade Jamal Murray like that. Is it time to move on from AG? I don't want to just go get more offense because I don't think that's what we need. But I'm going to be picking up DeAndre Ayton, Aaron Gordon first, Hartenstein, and we're going to be doing something very interesting here. I think Jokic can play the 4. I've never tried this before, but we're going to try it out in this video because why the hell not? Why can't Jokic play the 4? He's fucking Nikola Jokic. We're going to be running double big with Ayton and Jokic with Jamal Murray, D. White, Ingram, Jokic, Ayton. Same bench. I like to get... now I think we get a backup center. Sending out this Dillon Brooks contract we got. There's Jalen Durant off the bench. I think that's a money move. There's the backup big we need. We'll be sending a first in this deal as well. And I think this could be the roster that is cheesy. We're running this big lineup now because why not? Yeah, I mean, this is what we're going with. Jamal, D. White, B.I., Jokic, Ayton, Durant, Bones, McDaniels, Christian Braun. Why the hell not? System proficiency is going to be what? It's going to be 4.5, 7 seconds. We're going with that. Because, like, the way I think about it, like, why can we not run Jokic at the 4? I mean, there's the Ayton deal. They get Aaron Gordon. The Suns get Aaron Gordon, so, like, that's a solid pickup. We're 4.5 stars, 7 seconds. Like, why can't this team go crazy? I'm going to see how the trade deadline. All right, y'all. Halfway through year 3. Deadline is approaching, and this team is hooping. 40-15 is the record. Best team in the league, tied with the Magic overall in year 3. Shout out to the Magic. Scoot. Wow, that's crazy. Take a look at stats. This double big lineup's working. It's kind of fun. I kind of fuck with it. Jokic is here averaging 23, 12, and 11 triple-double, shooting 45 from 3. Jamal is still there, averaging 20. B.I. is still there, shooting 50, 40, 90. Crazy. Ayton's there. I don't know why Ayton's shooting 3s, but Ayton's there. Durant's there. This big lineup is cheesing its way. Jaden's shooting 40 from 3. Everyone's shooting 40% from 3. Even Christian Braun's hooping. So make no changes. Let's go to the end of the year. All right, y'all. Year 3's a wrap, and Jokic goes back to back MVPs in this video. Matej Buzelis, Giannis Depoy, DJ Stauffer. We win Coach of the Year finally with the best record in the league. Jokic is our guy here. Jokic on all defensive team. All right, y'all. Season's a wrap. You see Jokic averaging 23.5, 11 and 11, 2 steals, shooting the pill great, 47 from 3. It's just broken. Jamal did his thing. Durant was there. Ayton was there. Durant actually played really well off the bench. Everyone shot great from 3, but this got to be the year that we really take this jump. We won 62 games, best offense in the league, top 4 defense. 12 and a half, 13-point differential. Let's go stupid. Let's go win this finals in year 3. Going up against LAC. Who do they even got? PG and Kawhi. They're starting at 69 overall in the point guard. They got Wemby? Oh my God, bro. That's why I can't play this shit, bro. I guess it's the trade-offs, bro. You got a motherfucker Rick James over. Oh my God. I'm so low. Oh, so the Clippers lost in the play. Okay, just a quick recap, y'all. We were playing the Clippers in the play, and my PlayStation crashed, and I said they had Wemby and all these motherfuckers. We're going up against Golden State. Golden State got Chris Paul, they got Curry, Hunter, you know the squad. Let's sim this out. Hopefully we can pick up this dub, get up out of here, and Golden State. We go up 3-0, and we will win in 4 games as we sweep the Warriors. Going up against OKC in the second round. This needs to be the year we win the finals, okay? Let's lock in, y'all. Going up against OKC, Shea, Giddey, Chet, y'all know the squad. Poku, my guy Poku. We go up 2-0, we go up 3-0, and we sweep. No, we win in 5 against. We win in 6 against the OKC Thunder. All right, they're cheesy. Bradley Beal, Anthony Edwards, Whitmore, Cat. This team is gross. We need to win. We do have Yoke. We have Ayton. There's no reason why we should lose. We have BI. Come on, y'all. We need to lock in here. Game 1, we take. Game 2, we take. Game 3, we take. Game 4, we take. I'm just trying to speak bullshit right now. If we choke another 3-1, I'm finna turn off my system. I'm not simcasting it. Oh my God, I almost just threw my shit. All right, Denver versus Magic in the NBA Finals, man. They beat the Cavs to me. Sweet. Let's check out this Orlando team. Scoot, Suggs, Franz, Paulo, Lonzo, Christian Wood. Who the fuck gave this team narcotics? This team is juiced. We're going to need to really lock in for this series, all right? We take Game 1, we take Game 2, we take Game 3, and we sweep. Win in 5. Jokic and your Nuggets are NBA champions in year 3. Jokic finally gets his ring, and this man is going down as one of the greatest bigs of all time. All right, y'all, this video is a wrap. Before we end it, man, y'all got to like and sub, man. We got 1 championship in this video for y'all. Denver Nuggets, man. Jokic, he's a Hall of Famer. What can we say? Top 5 center of all time right now. I'm going to catch you on the next one, man. Peace out, y'all.